And let's get into it. Big fixture. We have the champions, the current champions versus what I would say is now champions elect.
Champions elect.
This,
Right to say, this was the coronation, the sort of the we bow down.
This was going to be the week, I think, if everybody wanted to kind of ask the serious questions of Liverpool, it was going to be this week. I think throughout the season, they've been kind of questioned with injuries. Can they handle it if players go down? We've seen Curtis Jones step up. We've seen Kelleher step up. We've seen Gomez step up. We've seen even at right back when Trent went down. Bradley, he stepped in as well. Yeah. And then it was, can you handle it in the Champions League as well as the Premier League? Slapped up Madrid, slapped up Leverkusen, slapped up AC Milan. Then it was like, okay, now when you come to the Premier League, can you face the big dogs? And midweek, they drew 2-2, and people were like, oh, there's an opportunity here. Can someone else take it? And they left that door open a little bit. And to be fair, they could have even walked away with winners. Darwin Núñez obviously put away his chances. But then this was going to be the game where, all right, City at the Etihad haven't won there, I think, since 2017, 2016 in the league. So it was kind of, if you're going to do it, this is going to be the tie. And although City, you could say in this game, they had moments and possession where you kind of thought they could create something. Man. Liverpool snuffed that out real quick. And Mohamed Salah, when it looks like it's your time, brother. And this season is going to be remembered as this season. Walks away, obviously, with a goal and assist, but even his performance throughout the game, I thought was really good today. And Liverpool walk away today, as you said, feeling like champions elect, and rightly so, in my opinion, because they've done everything right in this season so far. I think you look at Arne Slot, it's his first season coming into the Premier League, only one defeat so far, and we're in.
It's mad, isn't it?
We're at the end of February, bro.
Yeah.
And I think people expected there to be an adaptation period. Once Klopp leaves, there's going to be a drop off, like we've seen with all the other great managers. But this is a credit to Slot as a manager. This is a credit to the players, where there hasn't been a lot of turnaround over the summer or even in January, and they've managed to raise that level from last year, where they were nearly there, but now they're showing, hey, we can cross that finish line, and they're showing it week by week.
What is it? 11 points? No.
11 points
on
now,
goal game in hand.
Yep.
Yeah. My biggest takeaway from this was, I think, as the narrative of the season was building and it was clear that City were not going to compete.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people thought it would be Arsenal's year to capitalise. I have to credit Liverpool for getting the get back. They got it back in blood. If you think about what City have done to Liverpool in recent years, whether it was that season back, they made them win so many games only to beat them. The domination, 4 out of 5 seasons winning it. This was the perfect get back. This was sort of, you are now going to watch us run away into the sunset, and there's nothing you can do. You have a KDB who's usually like the killer in this game, nullified. You have a moment where they brought their Egyptian king. It's like, that's all right, we packed that thing too. Our Egyptian king is the king of all kings.
He's a prince.
He's a prince.
He's a prince.
He's not got to that stage
Watch
yet.
Big Dog do his thing. Yeah, I'm trying to say.
So I think it was a perfect moment to sort of showcase that, we didn't forget what we went through. And you have to remember, if you look at how this squad's adapted, I'm not talking about player quality, but you've lost the Hendos, the Wijnaldums, the sort of generals in those change rooms at that time. You've got a Van Dijk who's a new version of Van Dijk. You've got a Salah who's rejuvenated. It's quite refreshing to see them get back and move forward with it. So,
mate, if I was them, I would have been knee sliding at the Etihad. What's going on? Everyone was too respectful, bro. What are you saying? You man stop us on some historic seasons, bro. I'll be knee sliding. I'll be overclapping in the stadium. Yo, what the hell?
You know what you're saying? Yeah, it actually reminds me of something. Obviously, we've got Celsius with us. We're going to introduce something while Celsius with us, which is the Celsius Player of the Match award. And it's the person that gave the most energy. And I want to see if you've got 3 nominations for this. Like 3 players that we can nominate that gave Vim energy today. For me, we've got to put Mo Salah there. Golden
of course,
assist.
Without a shadow of a doubt. I think, listen, comments, get involved as well.
Yeah.
I feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to get involved as well. Celsius Player of the Game,
Player of the Game. Celsius Player of the Game.
Yeah.
The person that gave the most Vim, the most energy.
You know what? I know you said Salah. I'm going to go Soboslai. I think Soboslai. I feel like he has been really good over the past couple of weeks, and a lot of his off-the-ball work goes under the radar today. Obviously, goal and assist as well. I feel like he deserves his flowers.
Salah just dropped a Hall of Fame performance. 2 goal and assist, but he was unstoppable today. FCM, talk about the Egyptian king.
Talk. Mr.
Wait, hold on, wait a second.
Mr.
Why the hell
Gusmo?
you guys look at me?
Mr. Gusmo.
Yeah. For me,
because these are the types of games man are
look,
talking about.
See, and then this is when
turn up with the big dogs.
You see what they do
when it's time to win the titles.
You see when they do this.
Yeah?
Then this is
they rock up.
This is when they ruin everyone's mood.
I'm just saying.
Somebody has
they
to
want to
be
be
the bad guy.
they want to be discrediting man all the time. But when it's time to talk, they want to go silent.
Somebody has to be the bad guy, right?
Good smoke, yeah.
This is the thing. They're gonna make me talk, and then no one's gonna be happy in this building. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me be in a good mood, bro. Let me be in a good mood. Don't draw me out, and I'll be in a good mood. Now, honestly though, even forget about just today. Today was just a small, what's the word?
Sample.
Fragment, a small sample
Yeah.
of what he's been doing all season. He's carrying Liverpool's attack. When you look at what Liverpool, and the thing is, it's not a carry there's different carry jobs that you've seen, but this one is just very kind of, anytime the ball gets to Salah within the final third, a chance is happening or a goal. It's like nearly guaranteed. Something's being created.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A shot is coming off. A chance is for somebody else. So when I'm looking at him, I'm just like, this is decisive. That's the best word for me this season for Salah. It's decisive, bro. Deciding big games, deciding small games, popping up in moments when Liverpool need it. Whether he's playing good, whether he's playing bad, Salah's making history at the moment, because it's going to look like he's going to get 30 goals. It's going to look like he's going to get 20 assists. So he's having, statistically, it'll be the best season we've seen in the Premier League. So I think that, honestly, you lot will laugh at the acronym and stuff that I said, but that literally is what he is. He's about to have the greatest statistical season in Premier League history.
What's the acronym again?
Good smoke.
I wanted to quickly say he's the first Premier League player to have two 40-goal contribution seasons, which is immense. But
doing this at 32, by the way,
crazy.
as well. I don't want that to be overlooked.
Yeah.
As you said, body fat percentage on what? But it's how he's always ready and available. He doesn't even like coming off.
You have to credit the manager as well, though.
100%. And the thing is, with Arne Slot, you've seen certain games where he's rested Trent in that red zone, but Salah always wants to be out there. And I think at the age of 32, when players start typically declining or slowing down, and I think especially a player who's relied on his explosiveness, relied on his speed, I think people are always quick to see the decline begins, and it's almost like every season since he's turned 30, everyone's waiting for that. This is the season Salah's going to fall off. This is the season, but he never does.
I think personally, right, like, I've seen some brilliant carry job titles. I don't know where this one would rank. Now, I'm not saying anyone else isn't doing their thing. There's no such thing as a carry job if you actually, it's 11 people on the pitch. Of course. Yeah, I mean, there's no such thing. But just in the term of like carry job, I think this is up there with a lot of the carry jobs in terms of.
Isn't that 60% of the goals have come from?
I don't even know. Even without even seeing this. Yeah, even without seeing the stats, like, just eye test wise on what he's doing on the pitch.